All right, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see me. It is a delay on YouTube. What's up? I love my energy. Thank you. I love my energy. Thank you. I love you love my energy. I get it. Okay, let me ready to see. Oh, there we go. All right. So there is a little bit of a delay on YouTube Live. I will tell you that. I will look at the chat if you come in on YouTube Live. But if you stay here, that's fine as well. And so here we are. So look at what I'm able to do here. If you go to my YouTube Live channel, you're going to see that I'm probably doing something they don't want me to do, but the hell with it. I'm doing it. Love your energy. What's up? So 24 people here. Any detractors? Anybody with something to freaking say? Huh? Got coffee? What's up? I hate white supremacy. What, you think being live, that doesn't quell anything. And let me just tell y'all something. Think of this. I could have gone live on the 30th of January. Who knew? I didn't know. What the fuck can I do? But I'm on YouTube Live. Oh man, now I look like I'm sweating here, but I look okay here. That's odd. Who cares? All right, folks. So what are we doing? Oh, that's because I got my heater on. What are we doing, folks? What are we talking about? Do I need to explain to you what's going on? Do I need to explain to you? Back up a little bit so everybody sees me. So I'm on YouTube Live, and I'm streaming this on YouTube Live. So this actually will look fine. Okay, so good morning. Good morning. So, folks, has anybody looked up some of the things that I've claimed? Has anybody looked up Antarctica? Has anybody even discussed the origins of white supremacy and what I am talking about? Now, look, I've put up videos talking about this and they've muted them. I've put up videos talking about this and they have removed them. The core of, oh my God, my shit just went out. Okay, it went out again. Oh God, now I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm still live. I believe I am still live. Hopefully. Oh God, continue hosting live from that device or end it. So folks, I'm gonna not do this. I've got to end it, unfortunately. All right, that sucks. Shit. Okay, so that came from connecting the live broadcast to the YouTube, and that's not going to work. So we're just going to end that and stop that. I'm so sorry, folks, for kicking you out and kicking you back in. What I was trying to do was trying to keep YouTube alive. I don't want to look like I'm sweating because I'm not. I want to keep YouTube alive while I do this, but I can do this and do. So my apologies for kicking folks out of that room. I'm trying to get everything back in order. I'm just waiting for everybody to get back in. Everybody get their freaking coffee. Why do I look like I'm sweating online? I don't know. Oh, well. I think I was talking before everybody got kicked out. I was talking about the origins of white supremacy. It's all good. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. About a toad. Do you know anything about a toad? No, I don't know anything about a toad, but I'd like to know, does anybody know anything about what's going on the 4th? What is happening on the 4th of March that's supposed to be so dire? Thank you. Get coffee. You're going to need it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to, well, I can YouTube, but it doesn't look right because I'm talking not to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. But here's what I will do. Here's what I will do. Apologies for getting kicked out of that first room. I was trying to dual live and it didn't work. Aside from that, I know, sorry about that. It was a snafu. Sorry about folks getting kicked out. I was trying to connect live with YouTube Live. It didn't work. Either way, listen, any of you that looks deeply into the origins of white supremacy will find that its origins are demonic. That's just as plain and simple. And as I was saying before we got booted, I have left videos about the origins of white supremacy and they have muted them and they have deleted them. So obviously, being, a Chinese-owned company, I guess this is the way it is. So I'll take any questions. Let's utilize our brains a bit better, children. Yes, love the content. Thank you so much. You folks out there who got booted in the first live, I'm so sorry. Trying to do too many things at once. but we will prevail. The truth only offends the racist. This is true. It's the Proud Boys are planning another attack. Right during his State of the Union address. So, for folks that get into the timeline here and say, or get into the TikTok videos and say the white supremacy really doesn't exist, I don't think they're really paying attention to what's going on. Yes, it is a part of the American fabric. I agree wholeheartedly. And the reason I'm as rough as I am, because I want to wake folks up to the fact that not only does it exist, but its origins are not even of this world. And whether you like to admit this or not, Operation High Jump happened. Operation Paperclip happened. They're seeing things in the skies now. Now, they're setting the stage. No person is born with hate, bigotry in their hearts, minds. They are taught that by teachers and parents. I agree. I think also that a piece of it is genetically put forth, a genetically, transferred. There's a dispositional, play in here. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. So, again, I wanted to tell everybody that I did not know this. I could have gone live back in January 30th, but be that as it's may. Black people, dependency on the white race. Well, they've made us dependent. They've made us dependent, and we have to get off the teat of caucasity. But here's the thing. If you want to make it in this current system, this system destined to be destroyed, you have to give up any notion of, of there being any alternative. You have to almost sell your soul to this place to be successful. Can you imagine what you have to do? The world and its desire passing away. Racists are narcissists. Sadly, the narcissists have taken over the world. They have. Now, I have to pace myself, folks, because I will lose my voice if I don't. Why are the hate from white? I'm not really certain of that question. I'm trying to figure out if you're trying to ask me why all the hatred from white people. And now I'm beginning to think, and go with me on this, folks. I'm wondering if it's fear and not real hatred. Again, you've seen me post it over and over again. How come these supposed aliens ain't coming to see brothers and sisters? What's up? What's up? We ain't good enough on? What's happening? Y'all ain't noticing that they steer clear of us? What's going on with that? I mean, have they done some experiments and brought them near brothers and they scream and say, no, don't bring them Hebrews next to me? I'm just waiting to see what brothers and sisters do when the aliens, when they unveil the aliens. What y'all gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call them what they are. You're demons. You can get away from me. Ask every one of them, is Jesus Christ Son of the Lord? Jesus Christ Son of God? Yeshua? Yahushua? You believe in Creator? If they tell me, oh, no, we're from another planet, then get the fuck further and smell the fuck better. I mean that shit. I ain't fucking playing. And don't y'all go accepting that bullshit. That's going to be a part of that caucasity. All right, let's take some questions. Black people need to join the United Nations to form allies. I don't believe Jane Elliott. Jane Elliott is the one that said, and I didn't say this, but she said white men are weak. Now, when she talks about white people, I know she's talking about, folks who think they're white. But that's a powerful thing as a white woman to say that and to invite an audience of white people to stand up if you want to trade places with Negroes. And nobody stood up. So how's everybody? Every time Africa made headway into independence, the white supremacists burned it down. And why don't they like to hear that, I wonder? Why is Tulsa, Oklahoma such you know what they tell us? Oh man, that was years ago. Really? So you tell us you people need to do something to better yourselves. And when I give you an example that we bettered ourselves and you didn't like it and destroyed it, you tell me that. They give us in this fucking rotational bullshit. Shouldn't the FBI be stopping these white supremacist groups? No, well, how can they when the FBI is probably peppered with white supremacists? Let me tell you something. A little known fact, folks. The CIA and the FBI recruit from the Mormon Church. You want me to repeat that? Okay, I'll say it again. The CIA and the FBI actively recruit from the Mormon Church. Well, that should tell you everything you need to know. Hoorah! Thank you. They fear being last, but I believe that it is an imposed fear. It's what keeps the eye off the real enemy, who, in my opinion, is not even of this world. Hybrid humans, if you will. What should we do? Well, first we need to recognize the kingdom. People tell me, what should we do? Recognize the kingdom and its approach. Recognize that God himself, God the creator, is approaching this planet, this area of existence. And the earth is preparing for the creator's arrival. Earthquakes, pestilences, all kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen the images they've taken of the sun lately, but it's doing some interesting stuff. And more secrets are being revealed. More and more secrets are being revealed. What's up here? Let me read something. Oh, darn, that went fast. Where do you get all the information? Well, I'm going to tell you. 7 years ago, I started reading, and it was just out of a dare. Let me tell you what had happened. I was literally King Coon. I wore the crown. No. I mean, I told people, if you don't like this country, you can get out. I was telling people this country, I was straight American, right? And then I had a cousin, Christopher, who told me I was talking out the side of my neck. And then he said, oh, and by the way, let me see if somebody's in my chat. I don't even know. And by the way, you need to read a book. Oh, how you doing? Sorry. Didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Didn't see you there. Hold on. I didn't see somebody. See you there. Sorry, they were in chat. Sorry about that. Hello. All right. So I read a book. The book is called From Hebrews to Negroes. I recommend it. They have volume 2. Then I began reading Dante Fortson, Minister Dante Fortson. He doesn't like go out and preach, but he writes a lot of books. Hiding the Hebrews, all of these different publications that show beyond doubt, who we are. That's where I'm at. So anyway, love your content. Thank you. Should we go back to the being Black Panther? No, I think that we are all one royal Hebrew family. I believe that all the progeny of slaves, all Negroes, are the progeny of slaves, and no camps, no churches, you can't join, you're already apart. All of us are one holy royal Hebrew nation, trapped in this country as prisoners of war. I recommend Hiding the Hebrews by Dante Fortson. It's on Amazon. And he uses the Sefer, the scripture, to substantiate what they have done with us. All right, now I'm going to start reading here. If you've not armed yourself, you haven't been paying attention. Well, yeah. I don't want to say anything really about arming yourself, only because I just believe that I think the Most High, he said, when they touch my eyeball, that's when he's going to act. When they touch us in a way that really disturbs him. Raised by a black family, one family in Babylon, can be done on an individual level to squash any white supremacy worldwide. Well, how do you conquer fear? It's going to be difficult to quell the notion of being superior over another person without the proof being so overwhelming that they dismiss it offhand. And the only real way to do it, I think, white people have to crowd white supremacists out. You got to move all up in their neighborhood. You know what I mean? You got to openly shame them. Move black people around them. They won't do anything then, huh? I don't know. How do you defeat white supremacy? Where do brown people play in this whole tribal notion? Well, it's my opinion. The Creator says that each man will return to his own land. It's my observation that at the beginning of all of this, we were a tribal society, the entire globe. And scriptures, as well as other historical fact, prove that. I mean, they prove it beyond doubt. We got into this Babylonian structure, I think, on purpose, restructuring of Babylon. We have those imposters. Yes, the imposters. I saw that. Hi, Doug. Thank you for all the truth. I'm trying to get it. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Roly pop, 113. Don't ask me how I know. How many looks this? I'm just joking. I don't know how many. Anyway, so what's everybody doing today? It's Saturday. I'm going to have a smoke. It's my last smoke. I'm starting this crap, but I just saved my last smoke for my first live cast, so I'm going to have a smoke. I hope you don't mind. CPAC stage and Odell. What was with that CPAC? Tell me, folks, what's with the whole Nazi theme going on in the GOP? What's happening with that, bro? Are the Nazis coming back? Is it not the South? Maybe I'm looking in the wrong direction. Maybe it ain't the South rising. Maybe it's the Nazis rising. Shit, I'm just saying. I don't know what to tell you. Government mercenaries. Yes, we tricked into coming to Babylon. True. Drinking here down in Texas. How's it? Oh God, how are you guys doing? Are you guys still recovering from the power outages and the freeze and the rain? I hope you guys are okay down there. I really, really do. I hope you guys are okay. Oh God, what are your thoughts on the golden? What am I? Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd, that golden statue of Trump? You don't find that a bit biblical? Why are they making a golden statue to this man? That's a bit. Malcolm X and ideology. Quite frankly, if you want to know the truth, I preferred pre-Mecca Malcolm X. I agreed more with Malcolm X before he went to Mecca than after. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. I look great. That's what I think. That's there. You have it. Think about it. I want to go think about it. Oh, I didn't think about it. Nazis also live in Middle Earth. Yes. People talk about this flat Earth. I'm not going to flat Earth. But Middle Earth, I believe Middle Earth. I believe that Middle Earth exists. I believe that Admiral Byrd went down there. I believe that, that the Nazis went down there. Folks, come on. Come on, man. I mean, they put it right in front of you that they're in touch with something otherworldly. And whatever that otherworldly thing is, it's afraid of Negroes. It's afraid of Negroes. God dog it, I'm not sitting there blowing smoke out of my ass. How many of you have seen a goddamn alien? Statue and idol. Yep. How many of you? I ain't never seen no alien. Shit. I've felt the presence of a demon or two. I was thinking of my ex. I'm just joking. But you know what I mean. Anyway, they're drinking the Kool-Aid, the golden statue. What was that? The golden statue. The golden statue. My God. That man can't be making a comeback. He can't be. He can't be. If he does, it's going to be, is he the Antichrist? Is Trump the Antichrist? The Antichrist that stupid? My God. Yes, they are afraid of us. They are. They are afraid of us. And I'm thinking, how would you best keep a group of people, spiritual people, off your ass? Well, you got to create a buffer between those people and you, right? So we know that the demons are fallen or creatures that are not, of this particular, reality. They seem to keep away from us on the regular, out our face. I don't get that. We gonna find out though. Yeah, aliens are demons. Ain't nobody saying anyway. What are you talking about? You came here from somewhere. What the fuck are you talking about? See, that's the reason. That's the reason they don't bring them near us. You bring me one of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna watch. Ain't gonna be no diplomacy, motherfucker. Ain't no diplomacy. Who the fuck is you? What the fuck is you doing? What do you want? Well, you know what I mean? We gonna get real with them. That's why they don't come near. All the white folks are, we want to be your friends. We want to understand you. No, I don't want to understand shit, motherfucker. Where are you from? And what you want? And do you know God? No? You get away from me, man. That's how we do it. I'm afraid the Biden presidency is just a buffer. Yes. Yes, it's a buffer. It's a pause. I want you to think of it like a pendulum. Listen, man, I started this on the 6th of January. They voted Biden in. They flipped the Senate. That's, and by, small margin. They tried to overthrow the government. That's the momentum that caught that pendulum. And the swing back was them leaving. All of them just left. They all went home. Let me tell you something. What you think these motherfuckers is doing, man? What do you think white supremacy is doing right now? Honestly, we sitting here chilling on a Sunday. Doug Rice just running his mouth. Meanwhile, back at the fucking ranch, you got Josh Hawley, the new face of white supremacy. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have all these people here. Now let me read. Melanie will hold the ethereal flame. Ooh. Does that have something to do with melanin? Because I know it does. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. My first live. Thank you. I don't mean to curse. Is it cursing or is it? I think I said something else during the live, but you're right. I'll be good. Plotting and planning. Yeah, they're regrouping. They are regrouping. White supremacy is regrouping, folks. Listen, just because you don't hear a thing, don't mean that thing ain't there. I mean, y'all believe the creator's returning, right? Right? So, white supremacy being fueled by that which is not even of this earth. These fools they're ready to go. 400 million guns. 400 million guns. That's 200 million 10 years ago. 400 million today. Where are all those guns? Who's making all those guns? How are all those guns being sold and distributed, and why so many here in the United States? The stage is being set, folks. Every hand will be against his brother. Every hand. These people are going to go crazy. And I'm just letting you know. It's going to be urban warfare. And unless you have an escape plan, a dodge plan, an evade, an escape plan, you're not going to make it. And if you think about fighting them, don't do it. Just get out the way, stay out the way, and wait. Okay. You better light that thing. You're right. Thank you. This is it. Got no more smokes. Yeah, my daughter would kill me anyway if she thought I was smoking. So I just go back to this. Anyway, vaccine. Honestly, the reason I lean, and I don't, I'm not in love with this vaccine, but the reason I lean toward Pfizer and not Johnson & Johnson is because Pfizer began developing the vaccine first. Now, am I going to take the vaccine? Only until it is mandated and they are threatening me. If I am not the last person that takes that vaccine, I will be damn close. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. You tell me, brothers and sisters, tell me, and I'm going to just ask y'all, tell me this. Tell me one fucking reason I should trust any of them. One reason I should trust any of them. One. You tell me the fucking reason. I mean, I'll talk to them. I'll be civil. I'll be nice. I'll be respectful as well as I'm able. But as far as I'm concerned, unless they are allies, and I do mean allies that have spoken it, being a motherfucker's face about us, I don't trust shit they say. I don't trust shit they do. So don't come at me with the vaccine like we friends. We ain't friends. Sorry. Be mad. We ain't friends. Every black person in this country needs to have a motherfucking attitude. Are you serious? You want to be friends? You want to be friends? Get rid of some of the folks that are fucking up. Excuse my language. Yes, vaccines. And they have something else. Embryonic. I'm not putting none of that shit in my damn thing. Okay, let me read a few here. 7 trumpets. I wondered about the 7 trumpets. The trumpets. Trump? The trumpets? Maybe? I don't know. It wasn't English, so we're kind of stretching, but it is weird. Are there 7 of them? Don't tell me there's 7 of them. Are there 7 Trumps? Fuck, don't tell me there's 7 of them. Let me see how it's made first. You right? Right? How you doing? Yeah, I'm here at Pfizer. I want to see how y'all make the vaccine. Oh, no. I mean, I want to be in the room. Step 1. Then, after you've made it, you can put that vial, the one that I watched you make, in my arm. That's how that should roll. I hear that. Yes. Let me ask you, I mean, what's Bill Gates doing? What's Bill Gates doing? Why is Bill Gates in the vaccine business? Oh, I'm sorry, he said for money because, but how do you make money off a vaccine? Well, you need a virus. You need something for the vaccine to work on. It's just odd, man. He's got a place over there and wherever it started. I mean, it's just the dude is odd. He talks about reducing the world's population, carbon. What the fuck is it? Look, his grandmother, eugenicist. Done. And the Most High has told chosen ones what we need to be ready. That's right. And we got to be ready. We have to be ready. Why did the Pfizer CEO refuse the vaccine? Why did what? You're kidding, right? You're fucking with me. No, got to stop cursing. You're messing with me. No. Thank you. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm got to pay attention to both of you. No way. Pfizer CEO refused the vaccine. Come on, man. Come on, man. Was someone got to drop on you? What? I ain't taking Pfizer's out. Thank you for that. I will scratch Pfizer off the list. Johnson & Johnson. And that's only because it seems like that might be a brother. I don't know. Want black people to be bothered about the Trump not going. I'm a little bit up. I mean, but that's just whiteness protecting whiteness. That's just caucasity. That's it, man. They're not going to let anything happen to that dude. I mean, they'll take his money, but as far as going to jail, they're not going to do that. They're not going to jump to jail. They really won't. From The Simpsons, all too familiar to Bill Gates. That's right. Actions speak volumes. I agree. Thank you so much. I'm reading this. I'm still doing the YouTube live, but I'm also here doing the live on TikTok. So now let me ask you them Edomites. This might be the place to find. I got 130 people. So Edom and Esau. Is Esau the white dude or what? Let's end this damn discussion. I'm so tired. Maybe I'll just start calling them Edomites or Edom or Gentiles, but I don't know about the Esau. Saudi Arabia, Esau kind of seems like they're related to us. I don't know. Anyway, Elon Musk doubled down on his theory that world population will be headed for collapse. He also spoke on the dangers of of AI. You do know, folks, I want you to understand how sinister this is. These beings that that the elite are in touch with, they have an agenda. They were their physical bodies were stripped away, okay, during the flood, okay, and they got an agenda trying to get something back, trying to get that physicality back. That's what they're working on. Transhumanism, all kind of shit being worked on. And guess where it's at? They have secret labs in Australia. Secret labs in Australia. I'm sorry, in Antarctica. I said Australia. I don't know. Australia on the brain? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, we call them, do you know Edomites, Esau's in the Middle East? You do know Edomite, Esau. So Esau, Jacob, Esau, but Esau ain't the white dude. That's Japheth. So Esau would be a descendant of Shem, if I'm not mistaken. Something's going on. I don't know. Funded for the vaccine. People are scared because you speak the truth. Well, the issue is what else am I supposed to do? Maybe I need to explain this. Let me tell you, man, this isn't some ego trip I'm on. Okay, I looked at what happened on the 6th at this television in my office, and I was gone. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And I thought for a minute they were going to get a hold of Pence, and I thought it was a wrap. And I saw who was there. And as I watched this, I knew as I watched this insurrection that all was going to be forgiven. I knew as I watched. Trump wasn't going to get in trouble. Nobody's going to jail. Nothing's going to happen. Because the reason I know this is because they didn't spray bullets in the crowd of people, which is what would have happened had it been black faces that invaded the Capitol. We would have all been we would have been criminalized. Being black, oh my, can you imagine how white people would have looked at us Had it been a sea of black faces invading the Capitol, my brothers and sisters? Do you know what it would have been like to walk throughout this country as a black person? I don't even want to discuss it. And they opened the doors and escorted them in. Yes, they did. So, back to the original. Antarctica. They ran to Antarctica during the flood. These beings separated from themselves, some not, went underground. That's why you got the Giant of Kandahar. That's why you got more people go missing in Yosemite Park, where there are so many cave entrances. Y'all look it up. Do my math. Check my math. Check my math. I'm not sitting here playing Whistling Dixie. You know, there's something on this planet with us that is not us. And white supremacy serves that thing. That's just all there is to it. Now, if you want to dig deep, the answers are out there. I recommend books. I recommend movies. I recommend documentaries. The fact is, folks, we're not on this rock by ourselves, and there's something here directing our traffic. The world population headed for a collapse. In what sense is the world population headed for a collapse? I don't believe there is an overpopulation on this planet. I think that there is a hoarding of the resources, and I think that there is plenty enough room, resources, food, all the things needed to accommodate this Earth's population comfortably. Just thought I'd let you know. In 1776, our ancestors were still in chains. Interesting that the first death, Crispus Attucks, was that the first death? I believe so. Black man died, first death. They live. They live. They do live. They do live. People have seen them too. Maybe the souls of the dinosaurs are now people, sick, twisted people, reptiles. That's interesting. The reptilians. As I understand it, they're supposed to be different classes of, interdimensional beings here, or folks. Here's what I suspect. I suspect that, if you don't know this, if you don't realize that after the flood or before the flood, or probably after the flood, something happened that killed the giants. And those giants laid down where they were and they died. And that's where a lot of those mountain formations and rock formations that are inexplicable. So, we know all of this. Why isn't anyone interested? When those giants died, a piece of them, being, spirit, is either trapped in the canopy of the planet, or they went in caves and they figured out how to fashion some sort of... Dirt makes humans, so dirt makes other things. That's just my theory. All right, let me read. They are lying. We are no longer the minority. I don't know. March 4th, I think they're making a try. White supremacy is going to make a try. It's not up to current leaders to make us collapse. That's up to us and how we react any and every time. Okay. White people help the rabbit gene. I don't understand that. And they don't even account the Mexicans, Dominicans, and Jamaicans. Well, I mean, you can ask, Google the racial, the demographic of this country. I'm going to say that it's still, if it's not a majority white country, it's probably a 50-50 at this point. I don't know that that's what's scaring them. I think what's scaring people is time is moving forward to an event. Why don't they give people the choice to sue them if anything happens? They don't give. I'm reading this from a YouTube a question. You do know if you take that vaccine, you don't get any rights as far as what you can do if something goes wrong. So if you drop dead taking a vaccine, well, that's your luck. Just so everybody knows. All right, the planet is being bombarded with destructive ecosystems. Christianity limits the thinking. I kind of agree with that. Lizard people, it's really close to that Q stuff. Well, QAnon, I checked out QAnon. They're half crazy. But I always suspect that there's a grain of truth in every conspiracy theory. Otherwise, because something starts that. And it's not just somebody's freaking imagination. It's something that somebody saw, experienced, did, lived through. And though there may have been exaggerations, or there's always that it's like a corn in your foot. That's what, in my opinion, kind of what conspiracy theories are. They're like corns. There's really nothing around them, and in the core, there's something there solid. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Puerto Ricans are Africans too. Well, you can't tell them that. I'll tell you what, I lived in New York, New Jersey for quite a while. Puerto Ricans might disagree with you. I'll leave it there. Might be wrong with giant aliens that mingle with humans. Yes, they were the Nephilim. Giants mingling with humans. That is the Nephilim. When the flood happened, and before the flood, everything was bigger. Bigger trees. The things that you see balancing on themselves in Yosemite Park and in the Grand Canyon, those are mushrooms. Mushrooms. Just a fact. Thoughts on black people liking Trump. Why do black people like Trump? I don't know. I mean, look. All right. I mean, let me just put it like, before he became president in the 80s, everybody thought Trump was cool. Black, white, everybody. Trump was all right. Hung with the brothers, coked himself out to death, womanizer. Well, what can you say? That's my thoughts on Trump. What's up? All right. When the planet is uninhabitable, then what? Well, I think the Creator has a plan. We have it within ourselves to do quite a bit. It's spoken of in scriptures that if they allowed us to, develop without guidance, we'd probably do damage to ourselves. I agree with that. I think humans have a destructive nature. There's something going on there, and I mean some humans. Sorry, but I do. I think there's just some humans that just can't get it to fucking together. I don't know why. You know what? No. I put a picture up of Michelle Obama when she was a little girl in school. So I don't believe she's transgender. I think, if you must know, that Barack picked somebody that looked like his ex. Sorry, I just went there, didn't I? I did go there. I did. I know. I'm just fucking around. Of course I'm talking. Listen to me. Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't you expect the truth to sound crazy? Wouldn't you expect the truth? Think of this. Do you know the trillions of dollars that the Pentagon just misplaced somewhere? They don't know where all that money went. What do you think's going on with that, man? Come on, man. Crazy is close to right most times. We need to stand together and stop fighting each other. I don't know. We got agitation happening. Humankind is not a parasite on the planet. Humankind is meant to be here. They have become a parasite. I will agree with that. But I think the Creator has plans. Do you realize you divide? I don't divide. 108 people sitting here listening to me. 45,000 people following me. I don't divide. That's bullshit. No. Sorry, I just don't. I don't divide. What I do is I tell the truth. And what I'm doing is I'm dividing you. I'm dividing you. I'm talking about white supremacy. I hate white supremacy. Y'all think I hate white supremacy because somehow it's attached to white people. No. You white folks claiming to be white, you're not even the white folks I'm talking about. You're not the white people I'm talking about. Even Iran said it. The United States is being run by tall grays. Would you expect to know the truth? Of course not. I mean, thank you. You expose racism. I do. I'm not dividing anybody. Give me a fucking break. I'm not dividing. I talk to you fucking rough because sometimes, well, you need it. I need it sometimes. Sometimes I'm an asshole. Most times I'm an asshole. But my point is, I'm looking at you. I'm trying to tell you something. I don't wake up every morning at 5 o'clock and do this for my fucking health. Yeah, I do. I'm just kidding. You're all great. Good morning. The arrogance. The arrogance of knowing what you believe and sticking to it and not being swayed by anyone who seems to have ulterior motives and wants my brain scrambled in their direction. No, don't call it arrogance. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's all. Black people like. I want to come back to that. But Michelle's not a man. That's from Michelle's not a man. She's not a man. Even if she is, she might be transgender. I don't care. Fuck, I care for her. That's them. We got bigger fish to fry. You choose to, yes, I choose to. I mean, not fuck, I care. I mean, Michelle, I don't think she's a dude. I'm not uncomfortable. But no. Thank you. I'm not racist. What the hell's wrong with you folks? Shit. I just don't like. How about this? I don't like interdimensional beings that have created racism to protect themselves, to buffer between Hebrews and them. You don't get it? I'm beginning to think that white supremacy is fear. Fear of us getting anywhere near. I'm wondering, I've said it before. I had a mother-in-law, grandmama, black women believe in God. That's just the truth. So do black men, but black women got something, man. It's just, especially older Southern, they're like titans of spirituality, boy. Their prayers produce results. You've seen it. I've seen it. You ever heard grandmama talk about she done seen an alien? Huh? You ever think, even in your wildest dreams, what do you think grandma would do if an alien came in there? Oh Lord Jesus, help me, and bing, alien gone. You know I'm telling the truth. They don't, because they're not aliens. Somebody asked me that. They have always been scared of us. I believe that. Just love, love, love. Thank you so much. Thank you. As you guys hear, when I don't prepare for this, I'll lose my voice because I'm excited about what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. So when that happens, I got to stop eventually. So arrogant means you know that you know. Oh, okay. Thank you. And here's the thing. I could be wrong, but I'm not proven wrong yet. So until then, I consider myself right. That's it. I'm not taking any other thoughts. And when folks get on this platform after hearing something I've said, start trying to correct me, that's when I know I may have really hit the nail on the head. Talk about why they divide all black people all over the world. Well, I have a question from YouTube, why they divide people all over the world. In my estimation, and this is just me, I think it's an effort to keep us separate. I think they're using this blanket, we don't like black people thing to get us, Hebrews. Now, we're not special in that we're not better than. The Creator set us apart for a purpose that must be realized. That purpose is to spread true religion through the example of Hebrews. That's what the intent was. If you don't believe me, read your scriptures. It was interrupted and prefaced by a warning. Hey, if you intermingle with other nations, you will be enslaved. And so, why keep black people apart? Not just because of our strength, but because of our spirituality. That's my opinion. Our spirituality. We connect with the Creator. If we all get together and start praying, action will be seen. That's why I think they keep us separate. Oh yeah, what's up with that? Spirits trying to climb on people. I've seen that. I've seen that happen. They try to attack us in our sleep because they can't get to us while we're woke. Just to let everybody know. Okay? Melanin protects us from interdimensional beings. I'm not sitting there talking mess like I don't know. 2 scientists have said that and I've looked at them. Listen, the reason you get so many abductions and so much alien contact from people devoid of melanin is because it's easier to experiment and manipulate the genetic code of folks without melanin. Period. This isn't me talking. That's a fact. Spoken by scientists who were white and said, listen, This is why white people see ghosts, because they're drawn to them. So I leave it there. That's what we shall overcome. Yeah, we're not going to overcome shit. I'm just letting you know there's nothing that we can do to, don't, let me just say that I am not calling up for any kind of uprising. I ain't talking about arming yourselves. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about wait for the kingdom. It's coming. Kingdom of God is coming as sure as I'm sitting here talking to you. And when it gets here, all will be just fine after everything's totally fucked up. That's what's happening. Y'all know it. Y'all feel it in your spirit. Everybody knows what's coming. You know what? If I could prove to you what's coming, some of you still wouldn't believe me. If I proved it without a doubt, you'd still dismiss it. So I can't do anything. Education overall, no person is born with. I don't know. You are doing this on your own strength. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this on my own strength. I'm driven to do this. I'm driven to say the things I'm saying. I'm driven to do this every day, and I feel like I'm sounding an alarm. Like we have like 3.5 years before the pendulum that just swung, the white supremacist pendulum that just swung and to its apex entered the Capitol. That pendulum now is swinging back. And it's going to swing back hard. And while on that swing, it's going to prepare itself, because the test run, though it didn't work, it proved and showed where weaknesses were. It proved where they would go wrong. And the next time white supremacy makes a try, it will work. Now, y'all can all the nonsense. This is where we're headed. So that boy Josh Hawley scares the shit out of me, because he's one of them smooth white supremacists right there, buddy. Okay, he's polished and ready. Wow. I mean, I got land, I got some property that God has gifted and blessed me with. I've made payments for so long, and right here in the United States, and I intend to build on that property. It's remote, and I also I'm glad there are a lot of people here. I want to just say this. I did a video conference with a tribal chief on Saturday and spoke to them about what I've told you guys about, 5,000 acres in Ghana, that the organization that I developed, the Agenda and the Agenda community. They've given us, and I explained to them what we want to do. We're going to develop something in Ghana called Black Haven. We call it the Black Haven Project. So I'm asking from them a document that puts, on paper this allowance. And when I get that document, I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to begin the process of trying to gather material and settle up, see what I can do. If it goes forth, fine. If it doesn't, fine. But I'm going to keep trying. So there you go. God didn't give you anything. Let me just tell you this, sir. There is nothing that you have that wasn't given to you. You remember that. Your life, your existence, your reality, your perceptions, everything that you have from that point on has been given to you. Your very existence is a gift from the Most High. So I won't hear that. Yeah. That's right. So anybody, let me, again, folks, if you don't believe in the Most High God, you will. And if it's the last thing you do, you'll believe in the Most High God. I'll just leave that there to hang for all to review. Prepare for the reboot. What reboot? What that brings me? What's this reset? Is this reset real? Because I hear it's some monetary reset that we're supposed to be going through, and yada yada yada, and digital currency, and the petrodollar's gone, and here comes. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I think that's all fucking. I don't believe that shit. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. Great reset. Let me see what I got from YouTube Live. Divide all black people. Like you said, if we all chose in one gather, the creator will show up. That's right. Yes, Caucasians are more prone to seeing spirits. Well, let's not say Caucasians. That's from the YouTube. Not Caucasians. People devoid of melanin, and more likely people open and receptive. Think of what the creator said. Everything is a reflection. Draw close to me and I'll draw close to you. That's what the Most High said, right? It only stands to reason that if you draw close to them demons, they're going to draw close to you. So, there's your answer. There's your answer. So, they're not more prone to seeing spirits. I just think that the lack of melanin in combination with perhaps a propensity toward inviting those unseen interdimensional creatures, I think that's what opens it up for them. But our melanin protects us. Wish I could live to see this. I think you will live to see it. I think we're closer than anyone imagines. I really do, folks. I really do. I think that, and you know what? If you can call me crazy, but after you've read and studied and reasoned in all the ways that I've tried to, the facts are the facts. Nobody talks about the Bushes trying to overthrow the United States government during World War II. Nobody talks about Prescott Bush trying to do that. Anybody know about that? George H.W. Bush's father. Yeah. And Roosevelt caught them. The Bush family caught them cold. Nothing happened. So if that attempted overthrow of the U.S. government by wealthy white people didn't work and no one was punished, what makes you think that what's happening on the 6th, that's also not going to be punished? You're believing a book. Oh, stop. I'm believing a book that, and what, I may believe in these things, but you have to ask yourself, what do you believe in? What do you believe in? You got to believe in something, right? I'll tell you one thing. What I believe in ain't going to hurt me. I choose to believe in God. What's the harm? But if you choose not to believe in God and he exists, you might have a problem. I'll leave it there. What was that? I think I saw that question. I like the question there. I think that even after we leave this realm, you'll witness things. You know what? There has to be, look, we already know that there are things going on all around us that we can't see, that are happening, occurrences, events. They've filmed them now. Our eyes see a very limited amount of the spectrum of light that's available. And the unseen world all around us is teeming with activity. That's a fact. Okay. So they've now proven beyond doubt different dimensions. They've proven it. Okay. The new computing that they have now is really kind of opening up their eyes to these multiple dimensional states of beings, if you will. Some say there are nine dimensions. Some say there are 66. So I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. That's right. Got to believe something. Got to believe something, folks. So 100 and some odd people here. I truly appreciate your being here. You're following me. Again, I appreciate your support. Please give. Hey, I got to ask, $Rug Dicer. Donate. Thank you. Thank you for the past donations. Thank you for any futures. I am doing this on the YouTube Live as well. I'm going to figure out the best way to get it done so, it can be done. I want to be able to show this screen on YouTube while I do this, but it cuts off. So I'm going to figure out how to get that done. These people are alien, just like God's chosen. We are all into this life as an embryo. Hiya. Do you think? Wait. Did you just watch the movie 13 Hours? Did you see it? I did not see 13 Hours. I'll have to look at it. So I appreciate you guys being up with me every day. I'll be here. I might do another live today. I could. I feel good. I'm glad I'm back. I could have been doing lives throughout the month of February. I didn't know it. What can you do? I'm losing my voice. So I am going to go. You guys have a good morning. It is coming up on 10 o'clock. I did this for an hour. You can hear my voice is about to go. I'll be back. Beat me up with questions later. You guys have a good one. And I'm ending this somehow. Boom. Oh, I need to end it here too. Sorry about that, folks. I feel stupid.